In today's video, I'm going to explain exactly how you can get to 15% body fat and give you some free tools to help you on your journey. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com. In today's video, I'm answering your questions directly from my Instagram. So if you're interested in having one of your questions answered, I can answer it via direct message, or I can do a video about it right here. And the real cool thing for this video is that I got some free tools that, as a company, we've been able to build some things. We're a team of coaches, but I also like to give people that might not need a coach some free tools to use, and that's what our calculator is for. So first things first, I want to start with the question. Then you'll understand where I'm coming from, and I'm going to explain the whole process on reaching 15% body fat or whatever your goal is. I'm 182 centimeters tall, about 84 kilograms, 22% body fat, exercising at home with dumbbells, dip bar, easy bar, exercising almost every day, but inconsistent with my programs. Hold for a few weeks, then change. I know I shouldn't, but I can't help it. I'd like to get to 15% body fat. Any suggestions, please? By the way, I have around 7,500 steps per day. Sometimes I eat 2,300 calories. After that, stopped tracking and went bad. Currently started at 1,500 calories. And I also got some more information. I tried to dig in. I saw the picture. I had to estimate this person's age to be around 25, male. For those that aren't familiar with centimeters and kilograms, about 5'9", about 185 pounds, right? So we're looking at a person that's got a nice physique, a nice build. 22% body fat is, the number might sound a little high, but that's a very reasonable physique for someone to walk around with. So I'm going to give you guys some information on how we're going to reach this goal. I also dug a little deeper and found out this person works a shift job. That's right. So ultimately working whatever schedule they're given, it's not consistent. So, and during that shift, completely sedentary, working at a desk, sitting, not moving. So a lot of things to focus on here. So if you go to ProPhysique.com, we have a free health calculator. Okay, guys, this is really a value add that we as a company have been trying to develop for a while now. I love the idea of giving you guys free things, free training programs, free nutrition advice. And I get a lot of the same questions, and this is what I've done. I've worked with my team here at ProPhysique. I have a fantastic developer, and she's helped me create this calculator. Now, let's go into it and let's talk exactly about what you need to do. All right, guys, so if you go to ProPhysique.com and you go to our calculator, now I had to estimate his age. He did give me his height, and he did give me his weight. So what I was able to do is put all the information in for this. I also zeroed out the waist and zeroed out the hips, because if you enter that information, it will try to associate a body fat percentage with you. I did put the athlete's formula because 22% is fairly lean. I changed his exercise to 3 days at 60 minutes, and then I calculated. Now it gives us a total of 1,858 calories a day. It tells us for fat loss will be around 1,812. Now I like to enter my own formula. I like 25% fat. It gives us a few more carbs. And I like 40 protein for lean individuals. If someone's not as lean, we can go a little bit lower. But as you can see here, it gives us a nice breakdown of the meals, right? So if we're doing 3 meals a day, we're getting about 17 grams of fat per meal. If we're doing 4 meals a day, we're getting about 13 grams of fat per meal, and protein's at 45 grams. So that's a great macro ratio. So you can see, based on what we have here, that you can choose several different options based on the calories we reached. The real key here for any successful approach is that you now have an idea. How many calories should you be taking in with your current schedule? You could also augment your schedule by adding more activity. That would help with the caloric deficit. But ultimately, my estimates are you need to lose between 10 and 15 pounds to reach your goal of 15% body fat. Now, 15% body fat is pretty lean. You'll see some nice separation in the physique. You'll see, the core will definitely look a little bit tighter. But to lose 10 pounds, 15 pounds, you're probably looking at, 8 to 10 weeks. That would be my suggestion. You don't want to rush the process. And what do you do over those 8 to 10 weeks? Well, first things first is take an entire week hitting the calorie goals that you set for yourself. At the end of that week, take pictures before and after, waist measurement before and after, scale before and after, compare, see if you're making progress. If you're making progress, great. That means it's working, and you just repeat that process again. If you're losing 1 to 2 pounds per week, if you're seeing some inches come off your physique, off the waistline, that's body fat. If you're seeing progress, if not, well, this is where the adjustments come in. I would start to adjust by dropping, say, 200 to 300 calories from the diet, or increasing the amount of calories you're burning a day by 200 to 300 calories, or some options where you can maybe try 150 calories and 150 calories burned, right? 150 calorie reduction in the diet. You can play with those numbers. I find the best overall approach is where we balance the diet with activity, with resistance training. That gets us to our goals, okay? The value in consistency is that you're gonna learn how to reach the physique, but also to maintain it. The real difficulty for most people is not losing weight, okay? There are a lot of people out there that have tried the 1 meal a day, they've done fasting diets, they've done, very aggressive approaches that were things that they couldn't sustain. And those might be great for some people because ultimately fat loss is about behavior change, right? If you don't like where you're at in life, change your behaviors. It doesn't matter if it comes to your finances, to your body composition. That is a requirement, and most people are not willing to make some of those sacrifices. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Adjusting weekly will really help you make those changes, but it really only matters if you find a plan and you are able to be consistent with it. So what I'd like you guys to do, I'll link the calendar below. I'll probably put it in the first comment. It's free. Plug all the information in. It's going to spit things out and even give you an idea how you could break up your meals over 2 meals, 3 meals, 4 meals a day, right? What do you need to hit for your daily goals to reach this? Let me know what you think of that. If you felt it was pretty accurate, we're working really hard to make sure that this mathematical equation is very good. There's a lot of different settings in there that you can play with. But most importantly, don't just trust the calculator blindly and say, hey, this is what I should be doing. Ultimately, what really tells you the truth is to follow the plan for a week and see the results. Then, and only then, can you adjust based on your specifics. Now you've got a couple weeks of data, you can really start to hone in and you can start to reach the physique that you're after. Okay, guys, hope you guys are having a great Tuesday, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.